my way this week. I'm not lying. It's the heat, though. I know what it is. It's the heat, though. The heat, though, is not giving me no free throws. But it's going to be all right because it's Friday. We made it. We made it. It wasn't easy. It was a long road. First, it was Monday. No. First, it was Sunday. And you know how Sundays are. You be like, yeah, I'm off today. But it don't really feel like it because I got to go to work tomorrow. And then, you know what I mean? Then it'll be Monday. You be like, yo, it's going to be a long week. Next thing you know, boom, it's Friday. And like it's now. Now, what happens between Sunday and Friday? The only real day is Saturday. You know how fast Saturday goes. This heat wave is crazy, though. It is. Summer's starting off not planned. You know what I mean? Here it is, 4th of July weekend. For those of y'all who care. You know, we had our Juneteenth. And I'm good with that. I'm more than okay with that. But it's the 4th of July weekend, what we celebrated or acknowledged before a lot of us knew about Juneteenth. And it's hot. So for the past couple of days, it's been in the hundreds. 100, 101, 102, 3, 4. I've heard that in some parts in the area, not really in Philly, but in the area, like the burbs out in the county, getting up to 106 and all of that. Now they're talking about the heat index is going to feel like 112 tomorrow. Or should I say today, because it's after midnight, right? So, yo, protect yourself. Protect yourself against all odds, by any means necessary. Make sure that you are staying hydrated. Although, make sure you understand that no matter how much water you drink, you need to get your ass in the house because that sun out there is oppressive. So all of those people who may have decided to go to the beach this weekend, y'all better stay in the hotel maybe until like the evening time. But this is such a crazy heat wave that is at its peak during the early evening hours. So what you gonna do? You can't be at the beach at night. They actually closed down the beach for your safety. For your safety, they own the beach. But anyway, I'm not here to give y'all a weather report. What I'm ready to do is this is music night. That's the beauty of Fridays around here is music night. And tonight we are talking about the best hip hop verses you have ever heard. Wait a minute though. But let me let y'all know. We're going to talk about hip hop verses tonight. So we're going to spit our favorite verses of our favorite songs by our favorite artists. But you don't have to do a hip hop verse. If you know a R&B verse or a rock verse or whatever, hey, if it's your favorite verse and you really got something out of it, that's as good as a hip hop verse. I'm just naming it hip hop verses because my brother Clay, and I hope Clay come through tonight. Clay and Time, they wanted to do this last week. Last week they was like, yo, son, can we do a hip hop verse show? I said, okay. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. And now we here, and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting. And everything is going to be all right. I said everything is going to, what? Everything is going to be all right. We do this thing, get real hype, keep my game tight, tight like a pair of braces. Kind of like the metal on your teeth right there in your face when you trying to get your teeth straight and you're trying to stop being buck-toothed and slow down the hate. But no matter how you look, long as you make it cook, we gonna make sure the ugly looks is in the books. That was back in the day, and hey, we had the conversation last night, and it's gonna go our way. Like Kid Play, 1988. That was a hell of a year. Your shit was straight. That's the year I graduated, and I didn't hate it. That was the livest year in hip hop. Debate it. Cause if you can't, I would say 88, man, was the best year. Maybe 94 is a score. Both of those years, monumental. Make you want to knock out somebody's dental work. You don't have to be that type. Everything is going to be all right. It's Friday night. I'm Son 7. You're who you are. We can get together, drive in the car. Let me behind the wheel. Let me know you how it feel. I'm going to get you to your destination. There's no frustration. What's going on, my dude? What's going on, my fly? Yeah, yo, ask me why. Why do I do it? Sometimes I ask myself, I'm just trying to be here, increasing my wealth. And my health is never in question. But sometimes suggestions be like, you gotta go more herbal. Yo, for real, so. But I know that it's a good idea. Sometimes I want a big, juicy steak. It's in here. Gotta slow down the red meat. Find more nutritious things to eat. Take care of yourself. Body's a temple. Never went to Penn State. Yes, I did. I'm lying. It was a temple. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, I was like, Penn State, 1993. But I'm just saying, this is our thing. It's just like La Cosa Nostra. I know that I'm getting on this thing and I'm supposed to just go ahead and narrate and be like the super host and do the most. East Coast, West Coast, doesn't matter, kid. We gonna whip the shit up and get the cake batter. Yeah, everything is all right. Hit the like button. Yeah, we gonna get hype. I'm about to go over here and get my drum so y'all can have a little bit of some. My name is Son 75. I do things my way. Don't give a fuck with him or her. The next man might say. Cause I gotta advance, give me a chance. When I get on this drum, maybe you might wanna dance. Yeah. What? It's here. What's the deal, kid? Tori is in the place. Yo, Marvina, good to see your face. I said, he carry right morning, noon, and night. It's always great to have my peoples going directly into your side. What? My girl Kyla. Yo, what's going on? Little Rascals Darla. You know what I'm talking. Everything's gonna be all right when I'm stalking. When I like the dog and I'm walking. And I got talking. Walkie-talkies. You remember walkie-talkies used to be the shit? But the antenna was always breaking on them motherfuckers. Remember that shit? You know what I mean? Somebody, either y'all had a walkie-talkie or your brothers had walkie-talkies. And that shit was fly. You'd be in one room in a house, somebody be in the basement or something like that. Be like, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Break a 1-9. Break a 1-9. Broke the goddamn tenor. Now you can't get no reception. Shout out to walkie-talkies, baby. Motorola. I don't think I had no Motorola. I know I had walkie-talkies and shit. First line of business. Break that antenna. Break that antenna. Break. Yeah. Friday night, baby. It's about to speed it up. Best verses. Get your verses together, baby. All right, y'all ready? Urban Therapy with Sun 752. Well, this your daily. It's the daily Gogetemism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it is? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is gonna be all right. We talking about the best verses in hip hop tonight, but you can do your R&B or the R-O-C-K. Hey, I'm not gonna tell you which way to play. Whatever verses that you got from your song, I'ma invite you to spit them. Yo, come on, sing along. And not only that, you can cheat. Do your chat GPT, your Google, it's up to me. Should I say it's up to you? Yo, it's up for the night. What you gonna do? You can't always remember the words to that shit. You wanna get it right. So look that shit up. Copy it and paste it if you have to. You know what I mean? Watch your character limit. Y'all know how we do. Yeah. Daily Gogetemism show. Oh, daily Gogetemism show. Oh, DG, where my go-getters tonight? Can I see thee? Where my superstars, the ones up in the sky? I ask you why do you come along and sing the song? Yeah, that thong, nah, son, just calm down. Yeah, I'ma be around. I'm always around. You can find me. Yeah, 1 a.m. is timely. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, bring your sister, auntie, your mom. Can't forget your daughter and your sons. And I think that you oughta, like, you maybe put your grandparents in it if they still here in it, to win it, rewind it, and spin it. From the beginning, it felt so good. I knew that it would. Goddamn, my mellow, my mellow. Cherie de Frederico. All right, so y'all see what we doing? Do you know what I'm saying? Actual facts, baby. Tonight on the Daily Gogettamism show, we're gonna spit a verse from our favorite songs by our favorite artists. So it's primarily hip hop, but it doesn't have to be. You might have an R&B. Listen, I'm gonna be real. You know how, like, there have been plenty of songs from other genres, R&B, soul, definitely rock, where you read the if they have the lyrics in the album or the tape or the CD, and you read them shits, and you be like, yo, they was really saying some shit in this. You can spit that tonight. You don't have to call in, but you can call in. You know what I'm saying? 215. I said 215-518-6149. That's the number to call. I said a 2156. No. 215-518-6149. Yes, y'all. I said a 215-518-6149. Yeah, get on the line. I said a 215-518-6449. Yeah, get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. Get your shine, baby. 215-518-6149, baby. Call 215-518-6149. We get you on up in there. y'all know my superstars calling, Kim and Troy, but I got room. You know what I mean? I do this. I play with them things. The phones, just the phones. This is phone. I never sold drugs. It was my one aspiration. I couldn't get it done. Never sold drugs. Never used them either. Rats. All right, we good? Levels is good. 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 Levels good. Levels is 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 good. All right, so put my drum away. For those of you who are late, you missed my tambourine play. You missed my tambourine play. You know what? Fuck this. We ain't done this in a while. Ah! Get the cymbals on them. Ah! Don't be nimble on them. Ah! Get the cymbals on them. Come on, Sabi. Come. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Okay. All right. I mean, I'm just saying, man. You know what I mean? Have a little fun and do a little something. You know what I mean? Get my shit. You know what I mean? Triangle them to death. Yeah. 100 degrees today. 100 degrees today. I wanna say you gotta keep cool. You supervisor, manager treat you like a fool. But I know you are better than that. Don't let a motherfucker disrespect you. Go the fuck home. That's where it's at. Contact HR. Let them know that you the real star. You the one to make this job move. And if you want still, you got something to prove. But you still count. Making the dough in large amounts. Actually a small percentage. But yo, I go. I mean, son, 7-5, I do things like this. Make sure that nobody really trying to diss. I got to deal with trolls all the time, but I don't give a fuck because I'm still going for mine. I'm a son and I always shine. And I'm not going to stop that shit because it's my type of time. And I do my thing. It's looking like a king. But I take time out to make sure I do the swings with my kids pushing up high. Jump off of that bitch. Yo, this shit fly. All right, let's go. All right, so y'all see, hold on, I got to get my fan. You know what I mean? Y'all got me up here working. You got me working, night. You got me working, night. Oh, Lord. You got me working, night. All right. It's cool. Got my little shan. I got my little shan in my, you know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? Loves in need of love today. Loves in need of love today. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I see y'all being a little stingy with likes tonight. But why? I would like you. You don't want to like me? What is the problem here? What is the problem here? You don't want to give me a like? It does not make a difference. It is not hard for you to just press the like button. You press the like button and then we don't have any problems. You don't push the like buttons and we have nothing but problems. I will walk off to this set. Pew! All right. Yeah, I'm back. I never really left. All right. So y'all ready? Hold on. Did somebody call already? And how come I didn't hear it on the drum? Let me see. Oh, my man's call. Hold on, let me call him back. I'm calling back and shit.
Please leave your message.
Oh. Hey, yo. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out why I didn't go to. Hold on. It's going to go. We good. All right. Say something.
Yeah.
All right. Don't say nothing else.
Okay.
The party's over. Tell the rest of the crew. What's going on, my dude? What up?
Before I even said, I wanted to dedicate this song to all the OGs out there. That's I know might have been missing some real thorough music from back in the day.
Turn up. Yes. Yes. You know what I mean? Say that shit. Do that shit. You know what I mean? Yo, them lyrics is fly. I felt every word of that shit. Every word. Like, damn, how you even remember that? You know what I'm saying? This shit is dope.
Word for word at that. Word for word, bar for bar.
Man. I mean, yo, that shit was a classic. That shit should have got five mics in the source. Easily.
I don't even know why I didn't.
Well, we should do it. What they say when you do something post, you gotta post date it. Yeah, we gonna go there and post date it.
I let you know one thing, it's better than that shit we've been hearing today.
Absolutely.
Shit.
Absolutely. I'm telling you, analog beats digital every time. Analog beats digital every time, man. That's the real. That's the real. All right, so you know what we talk about tonight, right?
Oh yeah, I'm ready, bro.
All right. So here's the beauty of tonight. I want everybody to get it right. So make sure that you know your verses. You know what I mean? Look them up, Google them, ChatGPT, whatever you got to do them right. You know, I don't want no mistakes tonight because we just talking about our favorite verses from our favorite hip hop songs or whatever songs that you want to, because I'm not going to restrict anybody to one genre of music. I think I'm going to do all hip hop, but.
So you talking about Google and all that shit. You know every fucking rap. What the fuck you talking about?
No. I be struggling with complete verses sometimes. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I struggle with complete verses. I can remember lines, but the complete verse, because I want the complete verse. Because you know, like when you really hear a fly ass verse from a song, you be like, you know how you keep rewinding that shit, like, yo, like, you know, all right, away from hip hop, the way that Babyface used to he used to structure his verses after the bridge. You know what I mean? Like them verses was crazy. I don't know. Maybe it was my favorite parts. You know what I mean? Whether it was Tevin Campbell, whether it was Tony Braxton or whoever he was producing. Yo, that second verse normally was on fire. Like, yo, he was the second verse king. You know, like that Babyface always had that part of the song. You'd be like, yo, let me, you know what I mean? Like, on Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. Waiting to share my love, but I hope this time for once we'll forever make it. That I was like, yo, rewind that shit. He killed that shit with his little soft ass. Yes, sir. Huh? What was that? Oh, I'm ready. My bad.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I told you I'll be fucking up. I told you. I'm ready. Can we talk? But he had another one in Can We Talk too. It was the second verse. Whatever his song was, his Babyface, just go to the second verse. It's the flyest shit. All right, so let's go. Let's get into it. Get involved. These puzzle pieces right now. We gonna solve, y'all. All right.
To it, cannon bomb. Willing to work it out.
All right. So this is what Gwan do. So all right. So the reason that my motivation for doing this show is because Time and Clay, they last week we ended pretty much talking about verses of songs and shit like that. And Time and Clay was like, yo, son, can we do just a hip hop verse show? And I said, all right, bet we gonna do it next week. Make sure y'all show up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So Clay better show up. If he come all late, I'm gonna be mad. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this is your shit.
He better put a picture up of why he late.
You know what I mean? Like, don't nobody have his number or nothing. No shit like that. I would call his ass. Like, yo, your show was on, son. Just wanted to remind you, everything good. You ready? All right. So, yeah, I don't know, man. You know, like, listening to so much hip hop over the years, I've heard so many verses that there's a difference between a really dope song and a really dope verse. But when you find that verse of a song that you really, really like, it kind of makes you feel like it's speaking to you in some kind of way. Even if it has nothing to do with your personal situation. It's like, yo, the way he put that shit together, like he dropped that shit. He killed it. He killed it, you know? And come to find out that a lot of these rappers, when they do duets and, you know, what they call collabos or whatever, you know, like they a lot of times they low key battling each other.
Yeah.
And I can't blame them. You know what I mean? You don't want a whack ass verse. Like Nas said he was famous for having to rewrite his verse. Like, nah, you ain't killing me on my shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. We not doing that. Yeah. We not doing that shit. No. Well, I'll say this. Some rappers, I'll be thinking, like, why didn't you rewrite you? Like Meek Mill. Meek Mill comes from a battle rap background. There's no way and no reason that anybody should be beating him verse-wise on any song. But when he was rolling with them MGM, I was like, yo, they killing you. Mm-hmm. They was fucking murder. I was like, yo, you got the weakest shit. You had the best style, but you had the weakest verse. You had the.
It's like you wrote your verse first, and then they wrote behind you, and they wouldn't let you change the shit.
I was like, yo, why would it? The verses didn't sound. They almost sound freestyle. For real, and to me, they sound freestyle. But hey, I mean, you know, Maybach music. But anyway, so all right, so you start off, Troy. Now, hold on, let me tell the people in chat. Y'all can start putting your verses in the chat now. Now, if y'all don't want to write out the verse because you don't know the words, what you can do is, and we'll do this. Tell us what the song is. I'll look up the verse, and if I know the song, I'll do the best I can with it. But you know, that's only if it's a hip hop verse. If it's a singing verse, I'm gonna have to know the song, but I ain't gonna sing it. But I might. I'll think about it.
Well, just tell me. I'll try to sing it.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
However it go. However,
both of us don't really give a fuck. You know. But
well, I'm just saying, like, I don't want it to take up. You know, can't be taking up the lion's share of the show. You know, we gotta look it up. We got. You know what I'm saying? So.
You know what I mean?
So. Okay. So let's go, Troy. What you got?
I got Q-Tip. It's on the low end theory excursions, right? Way back in the day when I was a teenager, before I had status and before I had a pager, you could find the abstract listening to hip hop. My pop used to say it reminded of a bebop.
Okay. I remember that verse.
That was my shit.
All right.
That whole DVD, CD, tape, whatever you want to call it, is legendary. That's 5 mics plus times an extra 5 mics. That whole damn low end theory.
Okay. That album was special.
Very special. Sir.
It was.
It was very special, man.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that none of the other shit wasn't good, but that one right there, that's the my life of hip hop.
I know. I got you. Yeah, I mean that shit wasn't no. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that they was doing some shit on that second album. They really was.
Yes.
They was doing some shit.
Shout out to the Tribe Called Quest. Rest in peace. You know who he is.
Okay, let me see. Okay. I'm gonna cue up the lyrics. I know the lyrics anyway.
What song is it?
I'm gonna do Jack the Ripper LL.
Oh, I knew you was gonna go out with that one.
Yeah, but my favorite verse in there was yeah. How you like me now? I'm getting busier. I'm double platinum. Watch you get dizzier. Check out the way I say my display, my flame, my J on the back behind the cooling left, the AY. I love the rock and groove because the groove is smooth. It makes me move and I'll improve as it goes on, as it flows on. When you see me, don't ask me if the show's on. How that sound? Don't come around. Playing me close brown. Pull up my jock. You need down. You need to stay down, way down because you're low down. Do that thing the Prince of Rap is going to throw down, killing them. See, wait. See, that's why I say I'll be fucking up. Aiming to please while I'm killing them C's. I'ma keep on hitting you with rough LPs. Day after day after day. You're smacked in the face by the bass of Cool J. But I was like, he said, J on the... Check out the way I say my display, my flame, my J on the back behind it cool without the AY. I said, God damn. I said, motherfuckers don't really realize what they just heard. What wordplay like crazy. And I'm like, when Cass be saying that all he do is love songs, I was like,
they must really never listen to him.
I was like, he changed the game at one time. And then And the Jack the Ripper, that part came from the original Rock the Bells.
And to be perfectly honest, when he did the love songs, he changed the game.
He definitely changed the game. He definitely changed the game. But
yes.
But all the other rappers use that as a way to disqualify him. I wasn't feeling that. But in the original Rock the Bells, he said, Jack the Ripper, King Hercules, professor of death in the seven seas, grand ruler of rhyme, holder of the rock, eradicating suckers all around the clock. I'm like, the boy was nice with the microphone. You know what I'm saying? Like,
still is.
And he wrote rhymes for a lot of top acts. He wrote rhymes for Run DMC.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? He wrote It's Tricky. And when you listen to it, you be like, it do sound like LL. That wasn't them. You know what I'm saying? That's not how they rhyme. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. If you listen to LL first album and then you listen to It's Tricky, you be like, yeah, that was pretty much the way he structured his rhymes on the radio album. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So all right, let me see what we got. What we got in the chat? What we got? That's crazy because when I was in music class, I never wanted to triangle instrument. I never thought that instrument was cool. And I did not feel like making water sound. He said, and guess who? He said, and guess who got the triangle instrument time I see? I had to make a wind noises with Lord Jesus. Help a brother get a harmonica. That shit crazy. All right, so what we got? Okay. Coming with full force. We know time coming with full. Okay, reminisce. I reminisce over you, the third verse. What's crazy to me? I reminisce over you, oh shit. You know how it's funny because CL Smooth was very, very complex. That first album,
very complex, and he was very meticulous with his wording.
But he was real abstract.
Yeah.
Like to the point where I didn't like him at that first album. I was like, yo, he's doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was spitting crazy, but he was so abstract. It was like, can't you just make some regular songs, dude? Like you going all the way up here. You know what I'm saying? And normally I'm with it, but I think his flow had something to be desired for me, because I never felt like his flow and Pete Rock's beats was a perfect match. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was perfect. Like CL Smooth was low key showing, he was low key battling all the other rappers. Like, y'all ain't rhyming like this. Like I'm showing y'all not doing this. Y'all can't. You know what I'm saying? He was doing some extra. He was doing some professional shit.
Yeah.
Tom said everything on self-destruction. Not every verse on self-destruction.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Tom. Tom, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, man.
Well, today's word is self-destruction. It's not really just not the black people that's bugging. It's one or two suckers, ignorant mothers, trying to rob and steal one another. You get caught in the mix. You know what I mean? So let's stop this stereotype. Here's what we did. We got ourselves together so that we can unite and fight for what's right. Not negative cause. The way we live is positive. We don't kill our relatives. Pop, 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 one shot. Who's to blame? Headlines, front lines, and rash the name. MC the light, head state the bottom line. The black on black crime is way before time. Took a brother's life with a knife, then his wife cried because she died. The trifling death when he left his very last breath. And when he stepped and locked his death. Back in the 60s, our brothers and sisters were, hey, how will you gang bang? I never ever ran from the Ku Klux Klan, and I shouldn't have to run from a black man. That's it.
Something tells me you've heard the song before.
Well, it is self-destruction.
Nah, I mean, Stetsasonic, the Stetsasonic part.
That's killed it.
They did their numbers. They did their numbers on this. So I was like, okay, Stat.
Even your boy Kool Moe did that part. That part right there was some shit that he said on that shit.
Yeah,
I never ever ran from the Ku Klux Klan, and I shouldn't have to run from a black man.
Mm-hmm.
That's some deep shit right there.
All right, Carp D. Yeah, it was. Carp DM says Eric B and Rakim putting brothers to rest like Elliot Ness, cause I don't stress. What song is that?
That's I think it's Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em.
Is that Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em?
I think it might be, because when you talk about that, when you talk about the Elliot Ness shit and all that shit, that was if you look at the video, you know what I mean? It's all about that old gangster shit. So I think it was. I'm hoping it was Let the Rhythm.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna see if he respond to it. What song was that, Carp Diem? And Tom says Kool Moe D had the best verse in Self-Destruction, and he also says, "I hope you see my Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh show the second verse." What? Hey, yo, Rick, put my ballies on. yo, Rick, I was about to, but I need a shoe on. Why? Because the shoes always hurt my car.
6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh, yo on.
That was the second verse, right?
Yeah.
I could have sworn it was. All right. Let me see. Shout out to MC Light on Cha Cha Cha. Cha Cha Cha. Find my competition in the hospital visiting on a Sunday. He said, visiting day. I think it's on a Sunday, but something. You only get one day to shine. The rest of the days is mine. Yeah, my favorite verse.
Throw that shit up, boy.
Huh? Yo,
She
was killing it. She said, well, I'll be damned. I might as well tell you who I am. I'm the capital L-Y-T-E. Yeah. That was my motherfucking song.
Watch you flattering back.
You don't want to be, but you can't be what you're not. So you better start working with what you got. This bitch chilling. She killing this shit. Yo, Light was dropping this. I was like, all right, Light. Okay. Yeah, that Cha 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 was that shit. That was definitely that work. Okay. All right. Houdini Friends. Like that. Who needs the enemy what?
Right. How many of us have them?
Hold up. Carla got something. All right. Parliament George Clinton, One Nation Under a Groove. Getting down just for the funk of it. One Nation Under a Groove. No one can stop me now. Yeah. I mean, if you really get into Parliament's lyrics, they was really on some conscious space shit. They was on some space shit, and there was a lot of consciousness in the lyrics. A lot of that One Nation Under a Groove shit. That was a protest song for real. You know what I mean? Like,
the thing is, a lot of people don't even know they was dropping double entendres before double entendres was even thought about. So people don't understand that.
Yeah. Naughty by nature.
I don't smoke weed. I never smoked weed, son, but if I did, I would smoke it to maggot brains.
Listen, man, I never used to understand what reggae music, what they were saying. I smoked weed one time. I said, get the fuck out of here. It was like they slowed down the lyrics. I was like, that's what the fuck you been saying? I said this some shit. And I ain't even realize I was high because the first, like, when you smoke weed, you should not drink. Because if you're a drinker, you'll be looking for a drunk high with the weed. And because because you're already buzzed off of the liquor, you're not going to get the solo high that you get from weed. So I said, you know what? I had smoked weed like 10 times before I actually got a high that had me like, ding. Oh, this is what everybody is getting out of this shit. Because I had to smoke it by itself with no alcohol mixed. And I was like, oh. Here I was laid up and I, when I did my internship in Holland, I was staying at a frat house. A fucking frat house. So this is a white frat. And the way they do they frat houses ain't like over here. So it's not all Greek letters and all of that shit. You know what I mean? They got a different kind of frat. So I'm like, how the fuck is my exchange student ass? Why did I this dirty ass house with this fucking dog they had out there that had in there that didn't understand English commands? So you couldn't be like, that dog was like, what the fuck you talking about? I don't understand English. I was like, how is that English? It was like, no, he don't understand that. I said, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. That's not universal. No, it's not. So you know what they told me? They said, you got to say, come hoond. I said, come hoond? What's that? They said, that's like saying, come here, dog. Hoond is dog. So that's like hound, but it's pronounced hoond over there.
Yeah.
I said, okay. come home, and the fucking dog came. I said, get the fuck out of here. You kidding me? Yeah, I mean, come home. I was like, so I can't be like, come home, because if yeah, now he confused. But yeah, I was in that nasty. I had to go buy. I bought 18 stick-ups. It was in the basement. It was cold as shit. I had to. They ain't give me no linen, no nothing. I was like, yo, somebody hate me. I want to go home. I was far away from home. I'm here for another 6 weeks. But anyway, all right. Okay. My favorite rapper that don't get much credit but started it all. Great lyricist, Cool G Rap, Pick a Lunch. Don't get much credit. He in most people top 5.
Yeah.
If he ain't in the top and most people top 5, he the 6th man. All right. Carla said Naughty by Nature. Who down with OPP? Okay. Who you know me? Okay, so you just gonna do the hook. All right.
You want to do the hook?
All right. Don't forget my brothers 3 times dope. Women are even worse. Oh, that was from The Ledge. That was from The Ledge.
Okay. From Juice.
Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, good looking out, Dilla B comments. Good looking for the super chat. Good looking. And he said, most def, last verse of redefinition. You wrote it, you had a typo. He said, I know what you mean. Redefinition on Black Star. Yeah, that they only had one album. That was crazy. Because as good as they were together, they only had one album. But I will say that both of them had very good careers after they collaboration. You know what I'm saying? Like
you talking about him and Talib Kweli?
Yeah, because Talib Kweli be spitting that shit, and so do Most. Most is on some. Most is dope as fuck.
Listen, not only is he a fucking great rapper, when he did that movie about the first heart surgeon, black heart surgeon, he did that movie at HBO. He should have got a fucking Emmy or Oscar for that shit, bro.
Yeah,
he did a terrific job. He's a terrific actor.
Yeah, I don't know where he got that from. I was like, this he actor. He like let me see.
He showed his ass off in that movie.
Hold on. Lyrics to Redefinition by Black Star. Okay. Come on, man. Okay. He said the last verse. All right, verse 1. Verse 2. Chorus. All right, so this is okay, wait. I guess this is the last verse. It looks like it's only 3 verses. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Most definitely Talib Kweli. We came to rock it on the TIP. No. We came to rock it to the tip top, no doubt. Best alliance in hip hop. Why-yo. I said 1, 2, 3. Damn, I gotta listen to this because I know the song, but I can't get the I want to read I can't play the song. This shit is a fucking pain in the ass. I mean, not being able to play this shit. But that is what you're talking about, right? Oh, so no, the verse before. Okay. All right. So that's the second verse. Okay, wait a minute. What? Lyrically handsome, called Collect the King's Ransom. Jams I wrote soon became the ghetto anthem. Way out like Bruce Wayne's mansion, moved like a phantom. You talk about me to your grandsons, cats who claiming they be hard like mad fags. So I run through them like a flood water through sandbags. Competition is mad. What I got they can't have, sinking they ship like Moby Dick the Ahab, son. I'm way past minimum eternity, millennium. My raps hold a gat to your back like Palestinians, ancient Abyssinians, sure to hold the Gideon, official B-boy, gentleman, long term, never the interim. Born inside the winter wind, day after December 10. These simpletons, they mention in the feminine for feminines, sweeter than the cinnamon, the Danish rings by intimates, roll up on adrenaline, they get their ass sent to them. Gentlemen, you got a tenement, well then assemble it. Leave your unit trembling like hers moving elephant. Intelligent embellishment, follow for your elephant from Flatbush settlement, Flatbush skin possessing melanin.
I remember that shit.
This shit is hot. Hotter than the tails of crack peddling. Make
And
him
the
look
thing
like.
about it, he was spitting it while he was smiling.
All right, wait. Make
He
him,
was happy to
hold
spit
on,
the
hold on,
bar.
hold on, Troy, hold on now. Make him whoop like blue gelatin, swing like Duke Ellington, broader than Barrington Levy. Believe me, the hot Apache who burned down your chief teepee. You see me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely that work. Good looking out for that. I mean, it's funny because there's such a big difference in 90s hip hop from the beginning of the 90s to the end of the 90s. Like in the beginning of the 90s, it was all yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was that whole they was all spitting the same kind of way. Leaders of the new school, then you had the West Coast and all that, but all the East Coast.
De La Soul.
Yeah, no, De La Soul never did what everybody else did. But there was a certain style that they was locked into in the early 90s. And then they started to branch out after like 1995. And it was like better. Like, oh, okay. So, you know what I mean? Like, so Talib and Most represented, like, you know, we really burning shit down. And a lot of the boot camp clique too. You know what I mean? They was like, nah, we spitting. You know, like we might not be selling as much as them West Coast cats and certain cats, but we not we not rapping like we not just here for the ride. You know what I'm saying? Like they was really out there making moves. Okay. Tori, what up, Tori? What's good? Brand Nubian, one for all. Oh shit.
I was just getting ready to do that, bro.
Well, you might
I
as
can
well
do it for you, man.
go ahead. You
I
do
can
it.
do that one. I hear the beat and swing a note as if my name was David Ruffin. Quick to toast an MC just like an English muffin. The word about the poo because the poo was never bluffing. I can heady from the wet. So then I take a buff and then I max. I wait until I optune time and then I tax. But shit, I max. Now the sinner is the sinister. I guess I'm not a sinner. Beginners for beginners, so I'm guessing no beginner. This is how I spark getting money in my pocket. When it comes to having pleasure, I just hard as a rocket. MC Grand Poo coming through all the residue. The song remains classic back. The song remains classic dating back to the Babalu. My boys, I call them Ock. The fools, I let them rock. I can think of many episodes like swinging Lincoln Park. Now I'm not a phony and I got a 10. The Rolly, love the way she had, not too fat, not too bony. Won't drink single, won't sink like a tanker, like the boots off a certain Casablanca, then I think her. Some rappers stink, like Engelbert Humperdinck. Better yet, they can't, but I got a bad habit. Similar to the girl, or she's gotta have it. I think with the brain and not what's behind the zipper. I'm living kind of good. Send my love to Jack Tripper. Atlanta, like Robert did a show at the Cooper. When I finish with this, I'll be paid like Uber. So honey, wish to act fly. I just play like God, and I'm saying bye bye, dumb bitch. Stick your thumb in hitch because you be cut on like a light switch. See, I'm programmed to slam winter, summer, spring, or fall. Before I do a show, I get some kicks out the mall. Then I get some gear and I give Trevor a call because he works in the barbershop right behind the mall. Other rappers try to rob me, but you know No, they got did to put it blunt. Call me, I shrunk the kids. So Brooke is back all break north. Here comes the regulator. Bet you can find nothing greater.
You good? You good? You good? you took care of that. You handled that. Everything cool.
Because that's my fucking shit. Well, I just had that on my screen.
Okay. I mean, I figured you was gonna come with a brand Nubian verse anyway.
I know you did.
But it's like Tori dialed that shit up for you. What up?
I appreciate you. Told me that slam dunk, Tori.
That's what's up. What up, Derek? What up, Tank? What up, Señorita Ramirez? Señorita Ramirez. Señorita Ramirez. I and Ropor go. What's good? What's good, y'all? All right. My next joint is Survival of the Fittest. Havoc's verse in Survival of the Fittest by Mobb Deep. Everybody, well, I ain't gonna say everybody, but most people like Prodigy and Mobb Deep. But I always thought that Havoc was lyrically superior. As a matter of fact, he wrote a lot of stuff for P, because Prodigy used to get like, he used to get a lot of writer's block and all that kind of stuff. If you notice, a lot of times in his songs that he didn't rhyme. Sometimes he would just be like, he would just end the verse like, I beat your head in, done. I'd be like, what the fuck? Hey, y'all just recorded that, huh? Like, okay, this really is the realness. All right, so Havoc verse go like this. I'm trapped in two worlds trying to get dough. You know, when the dough get low, the jewels go. But never that. As long as fiends smoke crack, I'll be on my block house hustling, counting my stacks. No doubt, watching my back and proceed with caution. 5-0 lurking, no time to get lost in. The system using fake names to get out quick. My brother did it and got bagged for 2 ounces. I live in world where squads hit the block hard. That's my man Twin Wendy got bagged and fucked me up, God. But shit happens for a reason. You find out who your true people is when you're upstate bleeding. You can't find a shorty to troop your bid with you. Hit with a 2 to 4 is difficult. While on the streets, I try to maintain. Tight with my loot, cause hoes like to run game. Some niggas like to trick, but I ain't with that trick and shit. I'm like a Jew, so saving dough so I can get big with pushing a Lex. Now I'm ready to set. No matter how much loot I get, I'm staying in the projects forever. Jake's being on the block clever. If beef, we never separate, pull together. When worst comes to worst, my peoples come first. Try to react and get the motherfucking feelings hurt. My crews are all about loot. Fuck looking cute. I'm strictly 10 boots and army certified suits, puffing L's, laid back, enjoying the smell. In the bridge, getting down. It ain't hard to tell. You better realize that's my motherfucking verse. I rewound that shit. I was like, yo, he be killing it. He fucking murders that verse. I'm like, am I the only one to hear this shit? You know what I'm saying? But that was my shit. Survival of the Fittest. And that's my favorite song on the Infamous album. Although I felt like that album really didn't have a whole lot of skips. You know what I mean? Like, they hunger was showing on that album. That shit was, woo. It was, woo.
Yeah, it was what?
It was, woo. The thing is, Mob was so inconsistent. They couldn't make a classic album back to back. They would make a classic album, then they do some, all right, it's all right. Then they make another classic album, and then the next one be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like they just wouldn't string them together like that.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. But they made sure they always stayed in the game. All right, let me see.
My turn?
No. We gotta go to chat.
I didn't get my turn.
You first.
Oh, so me doing the brand Nubians was my turn then.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I got you.
I mean, like shit.
I got
you almost spit the whole song. You know what I mean? Like Lord Jamar and Derek X ain't get shit on that joint.
You already wild song. Soaking up to the ball and jumped on the dance floor. And every time I stepped in the chair, I'm being like, because girls trying to turn my. Hey, after Grand Poobah verse, they could have stopped the damn song, man. I'm telling you, that shit was just hot, man.
I mean, Poobah was definitely, I saw a documentary. I just saw a documentary on Poobah yesterday. As a matter of fact, it was kind of dope. And he was. Yeah. It's funny how you listen to different documentaries about Brand Nubian, and sometimes you get conflicting information. Poobah was saying himself. He was saying how we was never supposed to be a group.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah, he said he was shopping for a deal for them. And he was just gonna do his own thing, but they was like, all right, well, look, we want you on the joint, so he did it, but that's why he shitted on them. That was his reason for pretty much shitting on him. He didn't admit that he shitted on him, but then he kind of admitted it, like, well, that's why I ain't take it seriously. I wasn't showing up and shit like that.
Shit, that wasn't taken seriously. I hate to see what he did if he take it seriously, because he.
Well, his solo albums was trash.
Yes, he was.
Like, I'm like, you should have just kicked it with them. Yeah. That's the only time you made shit. When he broke up with them, they still made a good album. He didn't.
Yeah.
That round and round 3-6, that shit was ass. And then he came back to Brand Nubian in '98. And they made it out. That shit was all that.
Yeah. The one with don't let it go to your head.
What? That album is fire. That album is straight flames. And I don't think they made an album after that. But
after that, no, that was it.
But yeah. But yeah, so they did good without him, but he ain't do so hot without them. So all right. Let's see. So for what is a man who has got not himself, then he is not to say the words he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and I did it my way. Frank, damn, hold on. Are you doing I Did It My Way by Frank Sinatra? Holy shit. Yo, that's what I'm talking about. Carb Diem said, oh, you don't understand what Frank was saying. Frank was speaking to me. He was speaking to me. What up, Uptown Shell? What up, my dude? All right. I'm feeling this. All right, that's what's up. I believe it or not, Big Daddy Kane still got those foot moves, and Houdini's still hot. Oh yeah. Houdini knew how to put on a show. Them motherfuckers, they would show demons.
What song did he say?
I don't think he said what song.
He just said Houdini.
Yeah, but I'm going up. So hold on, let me see. Black Thought. All right. Derek Rivers said Control. Kendrick's verse on Control. What?
Oh yeah, shit. Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Whose song is Control?
That's him and Big Sean. That's the one that started all the beef between him and Drake.
Oh, okay.
When he called them all out. When he called the whole rap, all of him, he said J Electronica, Meek, Drake, J. Cole, all of them. He called them all out.
I remember that. Okay, now
murder niggas. Yeah.
That is how it started. I forgot. Okay. I had forgot about that shit.
That's when then he came in when he did the cypher. He said, "Well, put the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. Ha ha! Jokes on you. High five. I'm bulletproof." That's when he did the cypher on BET during the Rap Awards.
Okay. All right. Derek Rivers says Lady Brown, Sea Star, or is that Sight Star? I don't know that song or that artist. Okay. Time says Big Daddy Kane's verse on the symphony. Or G-Rap's verse on the symphony. I don't know, man. I thought G-Rap verse was better. But I mean, that'll forever be an argument. Who had the best verse on the symphony?
I'm gonna say G-Rap did, man.
I think it's hard to beat that. He killed that shit.
Yeah. His dialect, the way he delivered it and everything.
Marley adds a slice. I get nice. Voice goes sounds simple. Listen, places on the beat till you fell in a spell of a sleep. And while I'm counting the money, you count sheep. When G-Rap strikes the mic, I will recite the types of raps that you like to make the people unite. I flip up hips and zip up lips, step on rep. You want to sip on my tip. Yeah, I think G-Rap got that.
That motherfucker, he rapped like he got a fat tongue.
Yeah, you know, he had that real bad lisp and shit.
That motherfucker, like he bit his tongue when he was rapping.
his list was crazy, but that motherfucker just spit his ass off, boy. He used to be
like at the end of the point when he called Biggie, you fucking sap sucker.
You fat sap sucker.
You fat
sap sucker. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. You don't. That's not something you hear every day. You know what I'm saying?
He probably won't call him a job search.
He meant that shit. I would have liked to see them two go against each other. Like, let's see this shit. This should be interesting. You know what I mean? That would have been a battle right there.
Yeah, shit was fun. Cause he got mad when he used it's a demo.
Okay. Dilla B. Comment says my personal favorite is T.I. last verse on Swagger Like Us. Yeah. Big Pun first verse on Twins. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Shit. Pun verse on anything. Pun used to be killing shit. Pun used to be killing.
You know what? I would have loved to see him and Biggie do an album together, man.
Yeah, well,
shit would have been.
He was definitely a fan of Biggie.
Yeah,
he was definitely a fan. He always spoke real highly of him, even though he passed only a couple of years later. All right, Secret Recipe by J. Cole. J. Cole dope. J. Cole, Johnny P's Caddy, Drake feature on Churchill Downs, and Tupac Troublesome. Okay. Miss Grim Ripper, what's good? She says, I can't stay family as son. Just came by to show some love. Lately, things have gotten worse health-wise. I'm going through it. Much love to y'all. Hey, much love to you. Prayers up for Miss Grim Ripper.
Prayers and blessings for you, babe. Prayers and blessings.
Definitely. You know, stay strong. Please. Okay. Bless you too.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Let me see. Lauryn Hill on Mystery of Inequity. Okay. That whole song, even a cappella. Okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely, Miss Grim Ripper. Hope you get to feeling better soon. Word. We really hope you get better. Definitely.
Okay.
All right. J. Cole's verse on My Ninja Just Made Bail. Okay. All right. Bring this up. Okay, we good. What you got, Troy?
Okay, I gotta go back to my nephew, Biggie Smalls again. Give me the loot.
Mm.
My man If got left a tech in a 9 at my crib. Turned us off in. He had to do a big. A 1 to 3. He'd be out there under 93. I'm ready to get this paper, G. You with me? Motherfucking right. My pocket's looking kind of tight. And I'm stressed. You Biggie let me get the vest. No need for that. Let's grab the fucking gat. The first pocket's that's fat. The tech is to his back. Word is mine. I'ma smoke him, yo. Don't fake no moves. Treat it like boxing. Stick and move. Stick and move. Nigga, you ain't gotta explain shit. I've been robbing motherfuckers with the same sister slave shit with the same clip and the same 4-5, 2-point blank, a motherfucker sure to die. That's my word. Nigga even try to Bogart. Have a mother singing it so hard. Yes, love your fucking attitude. Because the nigga is playing pussy is the nigga that's getting screwed and bruised up from the pistol whipping. Whelps on his neck from his neck was stripping. And I'm dipping up the block and I'm robbing bitches too. Up the herringbones and bamboos. I wouldn't even give a fuck if they're pregnant. Give me the pinky ring and the #1 mom pendant. I'm slaying niggas like Shaquille. Shit is real. When it's time to eat a meal, I rob it still. Cause mom dude ain't giving me shit. So for the bread and butter, I eat the niggas in the gutter. My word to mother. I'm dangerous, crazier than a bag of fucking angel dust. When I tote my deck, motherfuckers take dirt naps. I'm all that and a rhyme set. Where the paper at? He's taking you and taking all of your money.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
You know what takes me out, son? A lot of people didn't know that he was doing both parts.
What?
A lot of people didn't know that he was doing both parts. They really thought Diddy was doing the upper part. I was in the show.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. He didn't sound no different. But then again,
a little bit.
He did. He said, "Oh, Biggie, let me stick like, okay, all right. Yeah, he sounded a little different. He did. He sounded a little different. Okay.
And the fun thing about when you read it on the off I read some of it off of my tablet. When you read it off the tablet, that's just verse 1. God damn. So when you talk about the verse, you got to remember all that shit that you just asked us to our favorite verse. Oh man.
Okay. I'm gonna go back on this one. This is from 1987. Our most requested record by Ice-T. And the whole song, he just basically, it's just him and his DJ Evil E just talking, bullshitting, acting like they just, spitting lyrics in the crib, playing music loud. The cops came on the song and all that shit. But the verse that he spits when he finally nails it down. He said, thinking of a demo. Late night, alone in my limo. Now to pick up my man. I'm talking black sedan. Stretched like a fire truck. Counting grand. My plans say a rhyme like nobody can. Totally unpredictable. Understand? The talent is mine, but the pleasure is yours. You buy my record, my crew tours. You buy my songs and my sales soar. You clear the shelves at the record store. Soft core, I'm not. But money I got, you better. What he said? Soft core, I'm not. But knowledge I got, you better keep your. That's not what it says. You better, okay, but I'll say it the way they said it. They wrote it. I keep my posse in effect when I rock the spot, grand hot. Or maybe you forgot. You should have cracked the jams early for the cops. Block the lights. Magnifier. Hit man for hire. Drop when I fire. Watch the guard wire. I ain't no liar. I'm never retired cause my back went with the troops I inspire. Cold as nitrogen. Fold as hydrogen. Thought you had a chance to wax? You better try again. Hip hop commando, bum rusher, Rambo, intelligence, my weapon, dum dum, my ammo. It's my case, plea it. Call it as you see it. I'm from LA. This joint is like Vietnam. Gangs illin', wildin' and killing. Bars on your door. Please protect your children. I ain't no bad guy, but suckers may try to say I'm violent. Why? I don't know, because I'm fly. Got girls, cause that they die for. Don't wanna hear no more chauffeur. Shut the damn door. Cause I'm a player. I ain't no B-boy. I love the ladies and money is my real joy. You know what I see here? Sometimes when they do the lyrics, they don't know what the fuck that he said. Cause he does not say what they have written down here. And I know that because I knew exactly what he was talking about. And but it was a dope verse, and, but he played around the whole song. The song is like a good 6 to 7 minutes long, but it's just him bullshitting until the end. And what made the verse so dope is it sounded like the studio that they was in was like an open, instead of being in the booth, it sounded like they was in like an open air recording. You know what I mean? And he sampled Whole Lot of Love, the guitar riff, and on Whole Lot of Love by Led Zeppelin. Yeah. So you gotta hear this shit. This shit is like really, really dope. But yeah, Ice-T actually had a lot of skills. It didn't always show on the songs that he, on some of his more popular songs, but he really had some shit. But that was my favorite verse off of that song. I used to rewind that shit over and over and over again. I was a big Ice-T fan. What up, Nicole? What's going on, Ma? Good to see you. Oh, the song is called Our Most Requested Record. Our Most Requested Record. It came out in 1987. Our Most Requested Record. Make sure you get the long version. You know what I mean? You don't want to get cheated out of the verse, whatever, because they be playing around. But it's a really, really good song. It'll keep you interested. Like, yo, what are they doing over here? Because that was when like Ice-T that was when he was in he's still like gangster phase and all of that. His, bragging about being a pimp and all. Yeah, he was pretty dope, especially for a West Coast dude. Well, he's really from Jersey, but but he went over there when he was 11. Yeah, 11. He went over there when he was 11. So I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Not Power. No, it was called Our Most Requested Record. Our Most Requested Record. It wasn't even, I don't think it was on either of his albums. Because I had his albums and it wasn't on there unless they added it late. You know how sometimes they add a song later. You know what I mean? That wasn't on there. Like what they, you know how like when Public Enemy came out with their first album, Yo Bum Rush the Show, and then they came out with the single, Rebel Without a Pause, and that wasn't on the album. And it didn't, then they put it on the album, their next album that didn't come out until the next year. But that was their biggest hit in 87. But yeah. Okay. All right, so go to the chat. Okay. Carla says son nose was almost on the floor with that sneeze. Man, I get that shit from my mom. All that damn sneezing. You know what I mean? We bad noses. All right. Looking for trouble. Cole's verse. Okay. Okay. What is, okay, wait. Third base, gas face, the third verse. Who was that guy? It wasn't his name Sam Sever? The black dude on the Gas Face song.
That's the one. Ain't that the one that's named Peach Fuzz? Ain't that KMD?
It was KMD. That's who that
Yeah.
was. KMD. My bad. Not Sam
Mhm.
Summer. KMD. He had an album.
Yeah.
It was garbage.
Yeah, he was. He only had one. That Peach Fuzz shit was the only hit he had off of it. That was not somewhat mid.
Yeah, it was trash. It was trash. Yes.
Yeah.
Because you can't save everybody.
Uh-huh.
You can't save everybody.
You know, they threw Nas on there. They threw Nas on that Gas Face shit, and didn't realize with the diamond in the rough they had until Nas came out with his shit.
Yeah. Okay. Your turn, Troy.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to a different route with this. Give me 1 second.
All right. All right. Well, while we wait for Troy. Oh, okay.
I got it right here.
All right.
Here we go. I'm gonna go with Tina Marie's Deja Vu.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't know. If you really listen to the song, it's bars in this song. If you listen to it, listen to this, right? She said, I'm young and I'm old, rich and I'm poor. I feel like I've been on this earth many times before. Once I was a white gazelle on horseback riding free, searching in the darkness for a piece of me. I can feel it for sure. For sure, I've been here before. I can feel it for sure, I've been here before. I used to be a queen, you know, on an island by the sea, with rainbow color people. Ha, happy ass, because I got to go through that ha in it. That ha, happy ass can be. Never had a problem. There never was a care. And love was even overflowing. And it's feeling shared. I can feel it for sure, I've been here before. You know, then it said, the soul feels like the universe. It is vast and never ends. Stars to me are children, and the babies are my friends. God is like the galaxy, with my spirit flies. I felt this way a million times. Please don't ask me why. Questions of my lifetime. If you ask my point of view, they say it's always karma. I call it deja vu. Now she said deja vu, 4 or 5 times. But if you really dig deep into the song is about reincarnation.
Mm-hmm. It was.
And a lot of people would never understood that. You know what I mean? They listen to the song, but don't listen to what it represents.
Well, you got to think, when that song came out, we was 8. So we may not have understood that. But trust me, the song was literally called Deja Vu. So if you know what Deja Vu is, you know what I mean? You got to understand what the song was trying to say.
And son, the song came out when we was 9, son.
Oh, it was 79, not 78?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, that's unbelievable because that's when that came out, Square Biz came out before that because that was her first song.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, was it?
Square Biz didn't come out till 81.
Okay, yeah, you're right. So I guess these was her first songs.
It was. That was her first album. That was her first song on her first album. And she wasn't, they didn't have her face on the album. They had like
You're right.
they had like this somebody riding a Pegasus. They
Yeah.
they didn't think that people would accept a white artist being on Motown. Like with that motherfucking voice, niggas didn't give a fuck.
When she said, if your mind is full of sin, don't you know when you die you come back again? She said, thank God, thank God. I'm not coming back no more. She back. She said, I don't want to come back no more. I say, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't send me back.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know. Even though it was my reincarnation, that whole song was bar filled. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
She was almost somewhat like the earlier version of Jill Scott, because if you really just read the song, there was nothing but poetry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
All right. I'm gonna take it back. This used to be my favorite verse 41 years ago. 41 years ago, the song was called Bite It by UTFO.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And my favorite verse was the late, great Kango Kid, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Kango Kid.
Yeah, he said, well, I can go, and that's a fact for some reason. My name was everybody's hat. One thing they tell me that they didn't know that I was Kango from UTFO. But in order to be a Kango, another Kango kid, that would be irrelevant. That's right. That's what I said. To be a fellow supreme, the consequences extreme. Not a Mr. Rourke fantasize that dream. When my mind goes wild, my friends will all see I got finesse and I'm as cool as can be, like with a 5 and a 5, like Doc and E for being so extraordinary, because my knowledge has shown that for 3 years in a row or for a year they got this written wrong until a year when MCs rocked the microphone, and from the day I was born never did nothing wrong, just rock all night till the break of dawn. So you know I'm gonna rock and give it all I got, because it's like another day and I can even pop. It's definitely a talent that I squad. Definitely talented and happy. I acquired skill, and come to think about it, you know what? I think I will be the best that ever was and never will be ever more. Things that I can see as though I'm better than me employed. They got question marks because they really don't know what he says.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this supposed to be saying? All right. Take into consideration, UTFO is not a crew. It's an organization. So bite it. That was my favorite vote. He used to kill that shit. I was like, damn, Kango, he murdered that verse. Unfortunately, I didn't say it the best way. But if y'all remember the song Bite It, just go to Kango verse. He was the second verse. He fucking tore that shit down. Yeah, I always felt like he had the best verses. I mean, a lot of people like Dr. Ice better, but I just be like, no, Kango used to be murdering that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought he had the best verse on Roxanne too. But, you know. With the Pig Latin part.
Today again?
I said I felt like he had the best verse on Roxanne too. With the Pig Latin part.
Yeah.
You know. It's me is number wizard. He's be killing that shit. I know I ain't gonna look up the lyrics on here because I know they gonna have mad question marks.
Did you like what is it? I think something personality shit.
Split personality. Yeah, but not as much.
Because I'm a teacher with something, a rapper too, and I can do everything that
anybody can do. Yeah. That's when they didn't have the educated rapper in the group. I liked it better when it was the three of them rapping, and not just him and Doc. And you know they was the background dancers for Houdini originally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right, what we got? We got in the chat. Y'all getting silent in the chat. What happened to y'all? What happened? Okay. Tom says, I'm going to go with Melissa Morgan's first verse and Fool's Paradise. Okay.
Taking out this time to give you a piece of my mind. Who do you think you are? That's the first part.
Mm-hmm.
That's the shit right there, boy. And if you really want to get deep, Can't Knock the Hustle.
She always on that song, she sounded a lot like Shaka Khan to me.
Yes, she did. Yep.
You know what I mean?
Hey, I can't say she didn't.
Mm-hmm. That's originally that's who I thought it was. I was like, that's Melissa Morgan? Oh shit. Okay. Wait, wasn't it Melissa Morgan?
You say Melissa, you say Melissa, however you want to put it. She always got to change it. 1 minute is Melissa, the next minute she want to fancy it up.
I thought it was Melissa because I think there was a different Melissa Morgan. But hold on,
No, Melissa Morgan is just the one person.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. Yeah, it is Melissa. Because it's like M-E apostrophe L-I-S-S-A. So it's Melissa Morgan. All right. It's M-E Schwa L-I-S-S-A. Okay. I got you. Okay. There's a Melissa Morgan. That's an actress. That's why I'm like, wait a minute now. I know a different Melissa Morgan. All right. And she old now. 62 years. Well, I ain't no, don't get me wrong. Not
yeah. She can't sing "Do Me Baby" no more.
You know what I mean? No, I'm talking about Melissa Morgan, the actress. See,
okay.
There is that's what I'm saying. I know another Melissa Morgan. You know what I mean? She may not have been a singer, but
you sure it's Debbie Morgan?
No, Melissa. I just put up the yeah. There's a white actress. Yeah. But then again, she was only in one movie that I know, The Optimist. Okay. All right. So we don't. Okay. Oh yeah, Diller B Comments. AZ verse on "Life's a Bitch and Then You Die." Yo.
You never know when you're gonna go.
Yeah, he kills that shit. I was like, yo, who this boy? AZ is nice though.
He's underrated, man. He just underrated. I don't know why he never. I think because of Nas. I think that he didn't really get them props because him and Nas are somewhat one and two. You know what I mean? They sound somewhat alike, and their bars are always somewhat alike.
I think he didn't benefit from good management because there's no reason he shouldn't have blew. He had the hit. Sugar Hill was a hit, and it was Do or Die was a good album. So I never understood it, and he made a lot of albums. You know what I mean? Like AZ got about at least 6 studio albums for real. And I had most of them. I'm like, yo, this boy, he was nice. He had good songs, but he ain't get the promo that he should have got. They should have never made that whack ass group The Firm. You know what I mean? That was a bad project.
I understand that, but that fucking they first hit off of that. The only hit they really had off of that, Affirmative Action. Sorry, son. I love that shit, man.
They had The Firm Biz was kind of like a hit, but that shit was ass. That album was trash. That was too much talent for those songs. That shit was a bust. That'd be like Jungle Brothers, De La, and Tribe making an album and it'd be whack. Like how? How? Too many microphones?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Like, ain't y'all the whole native tongue? Like, shouldn't shouldn't this be guaranteed to be dope? Like, it ain't make no sense that was a. I mean, everybody on there was hot. Nas on fire. AZ. Foxy? At that time? Yo, come on, man. And even Cormega had a buzz, even though they got Nature to replace him. But like I knew who Cormega was, and I knew what he could do. That's another cat that was underrated his whole career. He was unmanageable. Okay. Tom says, AZ, that's my most underrated favorite rapper of all time. Brother don't get no love. Add oil and he be saying the most sophisticated. Okay, little shit. Okay. He says, I heard Foxy Brown do an interview and say Nas heard his verse and had to go back and change it because of that verse. It makes sense. He was spitting crazy. Dilla said phone tap was light. That shit was ass. They had the nerve to make a video for that whack ass. And that was Dr. Dre production? Like, huh? What you doing, Dre? What happened? Everybody else in the world you produce, they got top-notch production. You take, he said, I'm gonna fuck the whole East Coast up with this. I think, Dre put a hit out on them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Dre put a hit out on him. Like, I mean, he fumbled the Firm and he fumbled Rakim. Coincidence? Coincidence? I think not.
I think not. Shit, he even fumbled Eve.
He fumbled Eve. Well, no, he really did a good job with Eve. He did a pretty good job with Eve. Definitely better than anybody else. He definitely, oh man, this shit. Damn. Tom says, I don't want to hear Lord Jamar or nothing. I'd rather hear be He said, I'd rather hear him be a speaker. I don't want to hear him with that shit. He be flip-flopping and shit. You know what I mean? Lord Jamar be on some bullshit.
Wow. Eric X is on the flex.
AZ has some new music out right now. Ain't nobody listening to it but me. Listen, AZ know how to make a record. He must be selling something because that motherfucker keep coming back with record. He stay making records. Let me see. Let me see how many albums AZ got. How many studio albums does AZ have? 11 studio. Somebody buying that shit. 11 albums? The fuck? Yo. And you right. Do or Die 3. So you had a Do or Die 2? In 2021.
What they going penny? They're not going platinum.
Yeah, I'm like, what the hell? He doing copper?
They going bronze.
11 albums, AZ. What the fuck? Yo, I'm done. I'm mad at that. What up, B2B? What's going on, my dude? So that's more like Kendrick. All right, what you got, Troy?
Okay, give me 1 second.
All right.
Oh my God, boy. There we go. I got him, me, her, Jay-Z.
Okay.
Jigga Man, Mo Better, Mo Cheddar, Foes Knock Demands, Uncle Polo Sweater, Roll with the ROC, hey fellas, remember, the teachers used to fellas. Now there's more Skrilla, whole killers, four-wheelers, we go-rillas, oh, please fill us. We heat holders fighting. Listen, boy, Roy Jones couldn't steal us. The plot thickens. The blocks clicking. Who you got? Who you got? The game tired of. Stop tripping. Jigger Man. Siegel. Myth Bleed. A million going. Cappy, him, El Capitan. The fire I spit burned down Happy Land. Social Club, we on approachable thugs, not social. Going postal, great aim. Going postal, great aim, harm. Great aim, harm the arm close to you. Toes, like a Don supposed to. Sean, I thought I told you these ain't just vocals. Don't make me take this back to old school. I put holes through your holes too. This motherfucker just say some shit, man. Through your clothes to the foes to the niggas close to you. Fuck it. Jigger Man. Siegel, y'all. A million. Myth Bleed. God damn, Jigger.
Yeah.
He said, I put holes through your clothes to the foes to the niggas close to you. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So he's shooting the foes and the niggas close to you. And they ain't got nothing to do with it, son. Boy ain't got nothing to do with it. He got the foes and he got the other people in the other clothes. God damn, Jigga, why? You know because you know what you did was wrong. You got that one.
Mm.
You like I included that in the freeway.
You know what? I be kind of hating it when people act like Hove ain't never spit no shit. I'm like, I don't know what Jay did. I mean, Jay bit styles, but he didn't bite rhymes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw this meme on social media yesterday, and it said, name 2 rappers better than Jay-Z. And Cass was writing shit like, I can name 10 rappers better than Jay. I can name 100 better. I was like, you really can't.
I guarantee you, majority of them said Drake.
No, they didn't. They were saying real rappers. But when you say that somebody is better than Jay-Z, what are you really saying? Like, you can say that there are rappers who do things better than Jay, because there are plenty of rappers who do some things better than him. But to say that they straight up a better rapper than Jay-Z, like who? Like, I mean, when you really think toss in that fire. And I'm not even just talking about like doing the verses, because Jay got battle rap skills.
Right.
So I'm like, so I named a bunch of rappers that I think could hang with Jay. But to say that they're better that's very subjective.
The even sit back and to sit back and speculate that he don't have bars is the fucked up part.
Jay been rhyming forever, and he don't write rhymes. So everything he say is coming off the head. So to spit like that off the head, he's done a lot of songs that was one take. And them shits is songs. They real songs. So I'm like, I don't think y'all understand. Ain't no, even with all of them state property cats and cats that he supposedly bit off of, you ain't never hear none of them say like Jay can't rhyme. Jay can't. You ain't never hear them say no shit like that. And it sure ain't because he was feeding them. You ain't never hear Beans, even when he was beefing with Jay, you ain't never hear him say, that motherfucker can't rap. He ain't say no shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My bars, or he stole my bars and shit like that.
Yeah. He ain't steal no bars. He stole styles. And if you listen to him, he admitted it. He said, he put it this way. He said, I've mastered all flows. But so I'm like, so hold on, let me get this straight. So Biggie can make an album where he mimic everybody's style that he has on that he does a collab with. But when Jay do it, he's biting. Well, that's interesting.
Making me sense.
I guess Jay gotta die. Cause I'm like on Ready to on Life After Death, that's what Biggie did. Everybody he brought on, he mimicked their style. He's like, all right, I'm gonna do your style, and you know, that's how we gonna do it. Okay. Well, nobody said he was biting Bone Thugs. Nobody said he was biting Method Man. No, you know what I'm saying? They didn't say that shit. I'm like, Too short, right. Nobody said that. But let Jay do it. Oh yeah. He bit all eight rhymes. He ain't never write a rhyme in his life. Like, yeah, you right, because he come right off the head. Y'all can't do that shit. Even with that corny ass freestyle that he did at the Roots picnic. But he did a freestyle. Them other rappers don't be doing that shit.
Yo, I'm gonna put it to you like this, right, son? Did you ever see Drake do the freestyle on Phone Master Flex?
No, you told me to go see it. I've been meaning to go check that shit out.
He did another freestyle. Fuck that up even worse.
He that bad?
That fucking bad, man.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah,
that freestyling shit ain't for everybody.
That's what I try to explain to people. You cannot sit back and say when you don't. See, we come from a generation where we respect the culture. Mm-hmm. This generation don't respect the culture. They don't give a fuck about ghostwriting. They don't give a fuck about lyricism. They don't care about that. They just think about that hot ass beat. You know what I mean? They might even think about a couple of bars. Oh, he dropped a hot bar. No, you don't even know what a hot bar sound like. You know what I mean? Because majority of y'all are not really listening to the lyrics. Y'all listen to the beats and the rhymes, the beats and the rhythm of the song. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Y'all really don't. If you really respect the culture, you wouldn't even accept Drake as a rapper. I mean, you accept him as a rapper, but not as a lyricist. Mm-hmm. Because you cannot sit back and say he's a lyricist when you don't know if he's writing his own lyrics. You can't say that. You can't say he's bar heavy. You can't say none of that shit. If I got a second guess if he's writing his own shit, that I can't put him in that category. I come on the Gogetters show and I see Sunset 52 freestyle style free in every fucking episode.
Yeah, but that's regular. But that's regular shit. But that's regular shit.
And that's regular. You've been doing that shit for years.
But a lot of cats can't come off the head at all. They can't get in the booth and do anything except for their written material. So a lot of rappers are handicapped by certain skills. They not all well-rounded.
This generation fucking off the head fucking freestyler. He passed away from an overdose, and that was Juice WRLD. Mm-hmm. Juice WRLD was a hell of a freestyler. You know what I mean? Other than that, I don't know many of them off the top of the dome that can just come off the top of the dome and freestyle. You know what I mean? But I agree with what you was talking about with Jay-Z. That's some deep shit.
All right. Okay, so yeah, I mean, now it's funny. 10 years ago, Jay-Z was the best ever. Motherfuckers were saying that nobody is better than Jay. 10 years ago, when he came out with that 444 shit.
Yeah, and he said, when the 444 came out, that was the only reason why he came out with that 444 shit, and nobody's gonna tell me anything different. He opened up, he became more vulnerable when Kendrick came out with that Mr. Morale, the Mr. Morale one. Jay-Z said, shit, if he didn't do it, I can come out, I gotta be more vulnerable too. And he came out with 444.
Like I said, When he came out with the 444, motherfuckers talking about something. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some art. Yeah, Jay-Z is teaching us how to make money. Yo, you remember that shit? Niggas was sounding dumb as shit. I'm like, so this one album just changed your whole life, huh? This is like you gonna become a tycoon. This shit gonna take you from the projects to the penthouse. One album. I don't need the Bible. All I need is 444. Oh, fuck out of here.
Buying art from Walmart.
That shit was crazy. You know what I mean? Like, okay, all right. Motherfuckers get caught up, man. Motherfuckers definitely get caught up. Okay, so I was gonna do Ghostface Killer part on Incarcerated Scarfaces off of Raekwon's Only Built for Cuban Links album. But as we wind down, I want to do an MOP verse because
Oh shit.
MOP, first of all, they are like in my top 5 of groups because they was just so raw. They used to just be spitting and spitting. This motherfucker said
that doesn't get the props he deserves.
He said, Lil Fame said, Brooklyn is a place where paranoia destroy a niggas catch cases, blow trial, and slash they lawyers. I used to be like, yo, he said, Brooklyn is a place where niggas, where paranoia destroy a niggas catch cases, blow trial, and slash they lawyers. We're losing it. 4 5s and 9s, what we moving with. Hold on. What's my song by them? Stick to Your Guns. I'm gonna go with these 3 words. Wait a minute. All right. These 3 words by M.O.P. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. All right. Let me see. This was my shit. Hold on. Let me. Which verse do I want to do? Okay. Because both verses are pretty good. A whole lot changed since my brothers left. I can feel you, baby. And since my mother's death, I can feel you, baby. But as time passed, I can't see my light flash, leaving the bodies where there's no breath. I can feel you, baby. I chose not to let my Beretta swing because I'm a veteran and I'm living for the better things. It's cold-hearted, B. Checked up majority of blacks. They slinging crack, living in poverty. True life testament. What you gotta do is live what your life give and make the best of it. Try to see the rest of it, because you could easily die, easily fall victim to these streets, and that's most definite. Blood is for the brothers that died, the mothers that cried, the brothers that tried, and all we do is sweat, steady putting in work, handling dirt, holding your turf. We all shed tears for the loved ones, the thug ones, and all deceased peers. And while these other cats play hard, I'ma praise God and thank God that I'm here. Blood, sweat, and tears. It was a really good song. And it was, and I guess I like the song because it had like the chorus was like a real good melody and shit, and like MOP they only got one gear, so they only got one gear. You know what I'm saying? But I like that song because they would sneak in even though they was always talking about guns and street shit and all of that. But you could also feel the pain of the poverty that they grew up in. You know what I mean? Two ugly motherfuckers, making records, just trying to make it out here. I felt that shit. So when they came out with Annie Up and that shit was a hit, I was so proud. I was like, I'm glad y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? Because they deserve, some groups deserve a hit. And that Annie Up shit, it was the original song was a hit, and the remix was absolutely a hit with Remy Ma and Busta. You know what I mean? And it's funny because Jay used to jump on some of these songs, and even though like he was out of place, he was literally out of place on these songs because they talk about robbing motherfuckers, and he talk about like, why y'all jealous of me? He talk about, rocking jewels and money and all that shit. They talk about being poor and having to stick up motherfuckers and all. It used to be funny as hell. But hold on, I'm gonna do another song because Tori mentioned Rakim, and I would be remiss if I didn't do my favorite verse, Rakim, and it's My Melody. Let me see. Okay. Okay, which verse? Okay, I'm gonna do this verse. My name is Rakim Allah, and then R stand. Wait a minute. My name is Rakim Allah, and R stands for Ra. Switch it around. It still comes out so easily. Well, I EMCEE. My repetition, the words. So check out my melody. Some bass. My bass and treble is moist, scratching and cutting the voice. And when it's mine, that's when the rhyme is always choice. I wouldn't have came and said my name, run the same weak shit, putting blurbs and slurs and words that don't fit in the rhyme, but waste time on the microphone. I take the shit more serious than just a poem. Rockin' party to party. Backyard to yard to tear it up, y'all. Bless the mic of the gods. Wait a minute. That wasn't the. Okay. That was. Forget about that verse. This is the verse. No, that was my favorite verse, but this one too. I take 7 MCs, put them in the line. I add 7 more brothers who think they can rhyme. Well, I'll take 7 more before I go for mine. Let us 21 MCs ate up at the same time. Easy does it, do it easy. That's what I'm doing. No fessing, no messing around, no chewing, no robbing, no buying, biting, why borrow, slobbing, why stop trying, fighting to follow my unusual style will confuse you a while. If I was water, I flow in the Nile. So many rhymes you won't have time for go for yours. Just because of the applause, I have to pause. Right after tonight is when I prepare to catch another sucker duck MC out there, because my strategy has to be tragedy, catastrophe. And after this, you'll be calling me Your Majesty, my melody. Yeah. My melody, boy. I'm like, this motherfucker. It's songs like this when I understand why, everybody be saying that he the best ever. I'm like, he just didn't do enough. Like he make he wasn't prolific enough. He didn't put out enough songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like his skills was not nothing to downplay. I'm like, but he just didn't put out enough. You know, they had all them damn instrumentals on them albums. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, yo, get back in the booth.
Yeah.
All that filler. But Rye ain't no joke.
That's true.
Yeah. Carla said, I don't know too many verses, but Public Enemy Fight the Power. Yeah. Chuck used to be, I mean, PE as a group, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They knew what they were doing. Okay. Troy.
I'm gonna tell you, son, one of my favorite fucking rap songs off of Public Enemy's first song on our first CD, our first album, was Too Much Posse by Flavor Flav.
Yeah, we had a party. Much people came by. I'm chilling with the G because the G real fly. Chilling in the room, chewing off her ear, chilling stupid fly because I got stupid gear. That was my shit.
That's my fucking shit.
That song was you know what the other song I like though, they go ooh and ah when I jump in my car. I said hip hop, hooray, hurrah, no matter who you are when I'm up the car. That was my woo. That beat was sick.
Hooray, hurrah. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. That beat and that rhyme was a perfect marriage, for real, for real.
You got a lot of non-believers out
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. And it's funny because I didn't know what Public Enemy was about to do. And then I read about them in some magazine and found out what they was about. They was instantly my favorite group. I was like, oh, this is it. This is what I've been looking for. Like these motherfuckers on some other shit. And when he was explaining what he meant by my Uzi weighs a ton and all, I was like, okay. Yeah, man. Baby Grizz, what's up? All right, The Game, On Me, featuring Kendrick Lamar and Erykah Badu sample, produced by Dre, Straight Heat. Okay. All right, Tom says we was on a whole different level back then. I don't know what these kids are on today, but we were conscious and we was about a year. I think that's a typo. You must be doing voice text. You can always tell when you using the voice text because they don't be knowing what the fuck we talk about sometimes. You know what I mean? Amplified by Q-Tip. Okay. Lastly, Andre 3000 last verse on Aquemini. Okay. All right. Let's go to the poll question. And I think I probably had to explain the poll question because what I tried to do, I asked which hip hop groups gave us the best quotables. And some people may not have known, they may not have known the see, they only let me have a certain amount of characters. They only give me 35 characters. So I try to squeeze as many artists or as much information in the answers as possible. So PE was Public Enemy. So I tried to do the East Coast, West Coast, down South, and Midwest. So for PE, for the East Coast, I had Public Enemy, Boogie Down Productions, Wu-Tang, Brand Nubian. PRT stands for Poor Righteous Teachers, and LONS stands for Leaders of the New School. Now, of course, there were a whole lot of other groups from the East, but what was I going to do? I couldn't. If I would have said Tribe Called Quest, you know what I mean? I would have had to say TC, Q? You know what I mean, yo? They would have known.
You was acronym the fuck out.
You know? So I tried to do the acronyms that I know that people actually, used to, shorten them to say. You know what I mean? BDP. You know what they are. You may have known PRT, but you may not have. All right, so it was PE, BDP, Brand Nubians, Poor Righteous Teachers, and Leaders of the New School. And miraculously, they got 61% of the votes. 6% said NWA. CMW was Compton's Most Wanted. Souls of Mischief, and Alcoholics. That's as much as I could fit in. I know that there are more West Coast groups, but that's the most I could fit in. You know what I mean? And for the South, I had UGK, which is Underground Killers, 3-6 Mafia, Ghetto Boys, and 8 Ball and MJG. I know there are a whole lot of other groups down South, but I couldn't fit them all in. And I wasn't going to put 2 Live Crew on it. All right. But you know what? They do have some quotables. Ain't that some shit? All right. And for the Midwest, I had Do or Die, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and Slum Village.
Do you want to ride in the back street of a Cali, talking of a Do or Die?
Do or Die was all right, man. What would you heard? Do or Die was all right. You know what I mean?
That was the introduction of Twister, boy.
Mm-hmm. But the Midwest and the South both got 17%. So I think that the East probably did have the most quotables. And when I say quotables, I mean that like the verses that you would remember and you would probably, say to somebody else or recognize it when they said it to you. Tori says Kwame is underrated. He actually was very underrated.
Yeah. And you gotta realize he was a teenager.
Yeah.
The fuck.
But it's okay because he made a lot of money in producing.
Yeah. Listen,
Kwame did it. Kwame did it.
I'm gonna put you like this. He was the Doogie Howser of rapping back then, bro.
To me, he was the Prince. He was the Prince Rogers Nelson of hip hop.
Yeah. I can agree with you on that, son.
Mm-hmm. That's how I look at him.
Man, listen, man. I don't even know what else to say about the boy, man. Mm-hmm. My favorite rap song from Kwame was The Rhythm, man. Cause that beat.
That was a good song, but that whole album was a good album. Yeah. What used to piss me off about Kwame was that you knew that he could really, really kill that shit, but he just wouldn't. He was sprinkling it. He was like, okay, a little here, a little there. But it's like, yo, this motherfucker really can go. And you could tell. Because he would do it a little bit and then stop. Like, that's enough. That's,
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. Everything was going good for Kwame until this one boy said, your rap is played out like Kwame in the fucking polka dot.
That did not kill him. Yeah, I mean, that did not kill him. They wasn't checking for him before. They wasn't checking for him before then. That'd be like saying he killed Escape by calling them he'd rather fuck RuPaul before he fucked them ugly Escape bitches. I'm like, damn, this nigga he really, really likes to poke the bear, don't he? What's your, I'm like, you ugly too. What are you doing? What are you doing, sir? Like, what's happening here?
But he admit that he ugly.
That don't take away from shit. Shit. Everybody in Escape wasn't ugly. They wasn't ugly at all. They wasn't even ugly.
Listen, he was ugly as ever, but however, he stayed coochie down to the socks. And his razor watch was filled with rocks. That took care of ugliness.
Oh, yeah?
At least that's what he thought. I mean, shit.
I like, yo, when he diss a motherfucker, he just go in. Like, I'm like, yo, Big, what happened? Speaking of Biggie, I saw a interview with Lil Sean.
Yeah.
He was on Mav Hoffa show. What's it called? My Expert Opinion. And he was talking about how Biggie mentioned him in that song, you know, the Hickeys on My Chest. He did that as a favor because he had introduced Biggie to somebody that, you know, that was influential in his career and all of that kind of shit. And the way Lil Sean was talking, like where he grew up, like he was so plugged in that nobody couldn't fuck with him and he could have people saved and all this shit. He was talking about how LL came to his hood and he had to, you know, kind of make things all right for him. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Lil Sean. You know what I'm saying? Like, he talking like Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm like, it made me go back. Like, how many songs did this dude make? Because I don't remember none of them that I liked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's I mean, everybody want to make themselves bigger than what they are, man. Everybody want to make themselves.
I know one thing. He really took issue when Tupac said that Lil Sean was crying when Tupac. He said, you know how many people I had to punch in the mouth over that Lil Sean was crying shit. Like, Tupac was like, Lil Sean was crying and like, why you had to point out? Why you had to single him out? Like I'm all shot up 5 times, even though, you know, Tupac actually shot himself a couple of times and shit, but nobody's supposed to know that. They really got mad at Funk Flex for revealing that. Like, yo, he didn't get shot 5 times. He was so nervous trying to get his gun out to shoot back. He shot himself twice.
Damn.
Like, you supposed to pull out. Oh, you never heard that shit?
No, I never heard that. They
were so mad at Funk Flex for coming through. Funk Flex, he didn't retract that shit either. He was like, listen, it happened the way it happened. He shot himself 2 or 3 times. They didn't blast off 5 times. Nobody heard 5 shots come from them. They heard 2 or 3 come from Pop. But him being the way he is, I could see him actually shooting himself by mistake and riding it out. Like, yeah, I got shot 5 times. Well, technically you did. 2 from them, 3 from you.
Let's play Biggie and Puppy.
Don't get me started. Don't the fuck get me started on this motherfucker, please. You know what I mean? I've been told that I gotta let it go. I gotta let him just rest. I'm like, he already rested. But he the reason motherfuckers is out here fronting now thinking they can get away with it. You know? I'm like, they're like, yeah, man, motherfuckers making all these excuses. Well, home is where your homies are, where you get the love. I was like, well, he was getting the love in New York.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, but they shot him in New York. I said, yeah, and they killed him on the West Coast.
Yeah. What else? Go ahead, tag you in.
I'm like, well, I mean, I don't even see the hard part. Because when I listen to that song, Hit 'Em Up, and I hate that fucking song. I hate it.
I do too.
But he going so hard for the, he's saying we and us so much. Yeah, we. I'm like, you ain't from the West, dude. Like, yo, if he would have lived to see social media, it would have killed him. It would have been a wrap. Young motherfucker, him, Biggie, all of them, they got out. They got out just in time because they wouldn't have been able to put up with this. You know, all of this shit that the Wu had to go through, and all that Wendy Williams shit. They wouldn't have survived that. They wasn't ready. You know what I mean? They wasn't built for that. Them cats had a lot of secrets.
That's the truth. That's the fucking
you
truth.
know,
I mean,
and people would have started picking apart them lyrics, all that suspect shit that Biggie said. That shit, like, yo, what the fuck kind of shit you on, dog? You know what I mean?
it would have been a lot of pause back then.
I mean, he said a lot of. This nigga said, I'd rather fuck RuPaul before them ugly ass escape. Like, come on, ain't nobody that ugly, dog. You know what I mean? Hey.
What's the major one he said?
Oh yeah, nah, I'm not doing it. You can say it. I'm not doing it. Ain't no chick that pretty. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ain't no chick that pretty.
You know what I mean? And I just don't get the connection. You know what I mean? I don't get the connection.
Oh my God, man. Oh, only thing I wanted to say, nothing, I'm not gonna do a whole bar of it. Inspect the deck verse on Protect Your Neck, the beginning of it, legendary. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Definitely. I mean, that song helped them kick in the door. That started the whole woo shit. They made everybody listen. I mean, it ain't easy to get 9 MCs that spit that hard on a song. That shit was like a cipher.
And then the fucked up part about that is that I do not understand how that boy was never able to cross over to do his own fucking dams, go solo for kids. He wanted a Woo that went solo. He never went solo because the bars from that.
Who never went solo?
Expected that.
He made an album.
Well, it must have.
Yeah. No, well, it didn't. But he did have an album.
I mean, between the beginning of that and the method of what is it? The method of something boxing. The one
shadow boxing.
Yeah, the method of shadow boxing.
Yeah.
That shit right there. Both of them two, the opening to both of them. That's it for me, man.
I don't know, man. Like his verse, Deck verse on Cream, that was my shit.
Yeah, I'm telling you. He listen, he must just be good with the group. You know what I mean?
Wait. Why have people been asking me lately, where's my goatee? I don't have no fucking goatee.
You never had a goatee.
Like, what's up with y'all in this goatee shit? So everybody gotta look alike?
No,
how about nobody has their beard like mine? So they gotta catch up to me. Cause I don't need to do what they do.
I got a goatee. Because I shaved off, I had to get some new growth on my face.
The thing is, you gotta have the face for a goatee.
Yes, you do.
I don't know if I have the face for a goatee, but my shit don't. I don't grow this part in here like that. I'm not interested in that. I never have. I've been growing a beard since I was like 20 years old.
You might get a goatee and look like the boy from Metallica.
I mean, it's not what I've ever wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Just like I'm from Philly, but I don't wear my beard long and shit. Like, I'm not fucking doing that shit. Let everybody else do that shit. I ain't doing that shit. My hair look wild as shit when I grow. If I grow it out, I never have. But once it gets past like a half an inch, my hair wild. It starts like long as it's short, that shit act like it just lay down. I don't have to brush it or nothing. When it start getting a little bit long, I don't know, that Indian in my background, the hairs be like that shit like weeds. You know what I mean? Like vines or some shit. I can't. I'm old school, dog. I can't be out here looking scruffy and rough and all that shit. I shake my shit up every other day. I don't fuck around. You know what I mean? I get the clippers pop. I got the clippers popping today. You know what I'm saying? I'm smooth today. You know, so nah, no goatee ever. Not that I ain't never see people worry about your eyes and your fucking damn beard, man. Never in my life, bro. Junie June said, what tribe? Cherokee. You know what I mean? All niggas used to say that they got Cherokee in their family, but I actually did. It was legit. But I'm not claiming that. I'm black. And that's it. Like blackity black. Not African black. All American. Southern American black. You said Seminole? You know what? I would love to just go ahead and claim Seminole since they was the black tribe, Indian tribe. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? I'll just say. But the thing is, I don't have no people in Florida.
Well, like
my family from Florida. I mean, like, they were so fierce. I'd love to just go ahead and claim them, but I can't. I'd be lying.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blackity black, and I'm black, y'all.
Look. Junie June, from now on, I'm claiming Apache. Fuck it. Yeah, I mean, my family, me from Apache and shit. Sometimes I go visit the reservation. But yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna do these birthday shout outs and get on up out of here.
Look, man. Let me just say this. And I really wanted to say this tonight because this is the beginning. This is the 4th of July, the holiday. I'm not talking about that. This month is a hard month for me, myself, and son. Myself, T. Carey Wright and son. And I just want to let both of them know I love them. I care about y'all, man. You know how I feel about y'all, man. This is the month. Me and T. Carey Wright, my birthday is on the same day, and this is the heavenly homegoing of son father on July 11th. I just want to let both of them know I love them. I care about them, man. Y'all know how I feel about y'all, man. So it's a hard month for me. I know it could be a hard month for you and a hard month for T. Carey Wright. We just gonna try to make it a way where we can celebrate their lives. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, man. We gotta live on.
Yeah, yes,
not a day goes by that I don't think about my dad or miss him or wish he was here. But I know wherever he is, he probably thinking like, yo, wait till you get here. You ain't got nothing to worry about down there. You know what I mean? You're going to literally leave your worries behind. You know what I mean? When you get here, but it's going to be scary up until then because you got those worldly worries and thoughts and feelings. You're going to try this out of body experience where there are no thoughts, feelings, or none of that shit. You just float and exist. If that's how it really is. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's the truth. But I just thought I'd put that out there right now. So, man, just wanted to let everybody know that. Everybody be safe, be blessed, enjoy your National Barbecue Day. I refuse to accept July 4th. This country ain't doing shit for nobody right now, and they damn sure they do shit for us back in the day with what they did to us. It's what they did to us. But I can't accept this fucking holiday. Now, if I was working, I'll take time and a half. Other than that, enjoy your National Barbecue Day.
All right, man. I'll holler at you later.
Much love to everybody. Be blessed.
All right. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious July 3rd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Sheena Greer, Mimi Whitestone, Vera Bozeman, Tammy Williams, April Evans, Pretty Angel, Barbara Gideon, Okir Ebir Sylvia, Veronica Pittman, Sandy Whaley Gibson, last but not least. And she's raising money for the National Hookup of Black Women. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that the day finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious glorious. July 3rd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on and do the damn, the rock out. Rock on and do the damn rock out. Rock on and do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, it's July 3rd and not like December, but it's a heat wave going on. You need to protect yourself because it feels like a sauna. And you're going to have to make sure that you stay hydrated and you drink a lot and you hate it. And a lot of people don't like to drink the water, but you know it's better than juice. And I think you ought to listen to what your body is telling you, because like 65% of water is the makeup of you. And so what you're going to do tomorrow is going to be like 104. Actually, it's the day you're in store for a hell of a wave. Everything is going to be all right. Go back up in the cave, turn on the air and keep it good. Come out later on and watch them fireworks in the hood. Everything's going to turn out right. I'm going to make sure that I stay hyped tonight. And it's all good. Yeah, I think it's all love. Thanks for coming through. No pushes and no shoves and no gloves. It's too hot for that. Everything is going to work out fine. You can best believe that. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow, which is actually today, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure y'all come through for the Urban Therapy with Sun show. And we will be talking about some old fly shit. So go ahead, you know what I mean? Lay your head, get some sleep, get some rest, take care of your fam, whatever. If y'all going out tomorrow, because look, I'm not going to tell you not to go out if you really got to go. You know what I mean? You already bought the food. You already invited the guests and all that kind of shit. Just be careful. Make sure, get up under the tents. Do something. But make sure you stay hydrated and take care of your elders and your pets and everything like that. People out there, it's bad. It's bad. But I will tell you this. Stay your ass away from the National Mall. That shit down D.C. Don't let Trump, let you get out there and... niggas is dying out there. They literally dying. You know what I mean? Pass out from heat stroke and all that kind of... Nah, that whack at... Listen, I'm just saying, stay away from that. If you need to build and collaborate and congregate with your people, do that shit. Just do it safely. Act like summer come around every year. Every year. You know what I mean? Reintroduce yourself. Okay. Hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I hope y'all enjoy listening to the show as much as I enjoy broadcasting it. I'm going to holler back. I'm going to holler at y'all. And y'all best believe that. So peace.